Mr. Salinas is absolutely right. We work with a great. The kids are a direct reflection of the families. You've done a tremendous job. It's a joy to work with each of these kids. I wish I could speak more individually about them to you, but obviously just because of time. But I want you to know that I really enjoyed them. I've done for a little while. I want to thank Ms. Flores for covering for me for quite a bit of time, and Ms. Lazalde. He covered my class a while ago, so greatly appreciated. I was gone long enough. I figured they probably would want me back, but thank you so much for covering for me, all of us out. All right, here we go. They all look like this. You'll get them. There's a picture for this year, and then a promotion certificate. Michaelia Brooks is also receiving an award for this Outstanding Citizenship Award. Every time we meet 3 times a year, awards are given out. But to me, citizenship it's everything. These kids can lead with great education, but if they're ornery, angry, society's just a different place. But we've got some wonderful kids here today. Ms. Brooks is one of them. Thank you so much. All right. Diego. Boy, I got a lot of quiet kids this year. Quiet that I really want, but well, quiet when I'm anyway. Diego's been a great addition to our classroom. Really enjoyed him. Congratulations on your promotion, Diego. I think you're going to do great. All right, Melinda Carter. You know, the neat thing about being here for 20 years, Manuel, thank you for hiring me, is that I've gotten to see families come through. And this family, is that all 4? Linda, they say the best for last, but don't tell that to your sister. Mom, it's been a pleasure. Also tell Dad things as well. Melinda Cardozo. Oh, they're so shy. Oh, I'll be looking at them. This is Samantha Vasquez. She's also receiving an award for achievement, and I gave this, it's an overall. She's done really well this year in all of the subject areas, grown a lot. Again, a very quiet student. Got to get him to talk a little bit more, but outstanding year. Samantha, I'm so proud of you. Well done. Woo! Lady likes fashion. You can see she likes dressing up on the days that we get to dress up. Diana Carrillo, excellent job this year. And I know I keep saying this, but man, I got a ton of quiet kids. They don't talk a lot to me. Pester them. But I have really enjoyed you. And really well 6 skill. Thank you. All right. I had his uncles a long time ago. This is Alejandro Serra, parents in the front row. I'll tell a story back in the day. That's a story I've told. But back in the day, they used to take the kids and put them all in together, and then they put a board with the name of the class and the school, and they take a picture. Well, one of his uncles came on picture day in a white shirt and went to recess and came back with a big old ball mark right in front of his shirt. And so I hit him behind the sign. He held the sign, you couldn't see his shirt. So you go back and look at your uncle's 5th grade. I might have been 4th grade, I think it was in 4th grade. So anyways, man, Mom, great kid. Thank you for allowing me to work with him. Alejandro, the promoter. Angelina Cervantes. Did you have a good time yesterday? Glad you went with us. So, Angelina's done really well this year, worked really hard, very responsible student. We did a little state work the last couple of weeks while we were working, and man, yours turned out so nice. Really great job. I'm really proud of you, and I will miss you. Well done. I think she put quiet in class. I don't know why. Now, not quite quiet, but Jose, another young man who's done a great job, Jose Diaz. That's a pretty good looking picture. You know, they're all a lot bigger than they were at the beginning of the school year, but I'm really proud of Jose. He works really hard, pays attention, does what he's asked to do, and really has worked hard this year. Jose, congratulations on your promotion to 6th grade. This is Davo. Gustavo Duenas, again. A lot of these guys hang out together, they're chatting with each other, but Mr. Light, what is it about me? Nothing? Anyway, I have got I got a great class. Melody's very caring, and Gustavo's one of those kids. I really enjoyed you, and I know you're going to do really well because you have worked really hard this year, and you're going to do really well next year. Gustavo, congratulations. Ruben, my God. Ruben, you're awesome. When I came back about 2 weeks ago, I worked with Ruben was I'm working on the state report together, and I really enjoyed my time with Ruben. Sometimes you don't get to see them a lot. They're in different classrooms or they're coming and going, but Ruben's done so well this year. He started Miss Torres' math class this year, and then right before spring break, he was moved up with me. Ruben, you deserve to be moved up. You had great progress in math, and I know he's really had good progress overall. But Ruben, I'm proud of you and appreciate you, and congratulations on going to 6th grade. There it is. Ron Rodriguez, how are you? Man, this kid's been in a lot of schools this year. He started with me, left for fall, and then I heard he came back. I wasn't here, I was out. I said, awesome, great kid. So he's kind of been shuffled around here and there, but he went to Texas, Minnesota. You've been traveling all over the United States. So anyways, I started the year with him, and we'll get to end the year with him. Great kid, very compassionate. Kids have shared some stuff, and then people ask questions or make comments, and he's always one, willing to say something or ask a question. I really appreciate you. Wish we could have spent the whole year together, but I appreciate the time we had together. Congratulations. Oh, something must be. All right, Ernie Gebhardt. You have a good time yesterday? Make sure you thank your mom. All right. Ernie was the other young man that I worked for. So we spent some time this last week, working and talking and just enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. His way in terms of his academics and just his ability to really understand the importance of working hard. Proud of you. Ernie was in Miss Torres' math class, but I went ahead and I really worked this year. I know what excellence in math. Ernie, congratulations. Well done. Melanie Gomez Sanchez. Come on over here. So she looks like she's going to Hawaii after this. Got a trip planned? Again, staying in the same school, kind of staying in the same grade level for a long time gives me the opportunity to work with many members out of the same family. And I really enjoyed you. Got some more coming? Or you the last one? One more. So maybe I'll get another Sanchez. But you are a wonderful young lady. I've had her for reading this year. I think I had you for reading up quite a bit last year too. But man, they work hard. And sometimes they don't always get the results they're looking for in the time that we're being asked to do this. Man, has she worked hard for the last couple of years of reading. I know you're going to do well, but this is for outstanding achievement in reading. Congratulations, Melanie.
All right. Joel Jackson. Mom's kept me on my toes all year, and I appreciate that. Parents that are involved, checking, making sure things are going well. And we had a little meeting this morning. She's checking on Mr. Light and Mr. Zubek. But Joelle is just an outstanding young lady. And is so you come and you see him, but man, the work ethic she has is unbelievable. Well, I am so proud of you and all of your achievement this year, and I know you're going to do really well over at Norton in 6th grade. We will miss you, but you are ready to go. Congratulations. All right, this is Nathan Loreto Rivera. Well, okay, I told you I got issues with them anyways, but I don't have issues with great kids. Really an outstanding young guy. Now this kid's vocal. This kid had no problem raising his hand. No problem helping Mr. Light when Mr. Light messed up, because Mr. Light messes up quite a bit, and they're right there on it. But he always with a kind, loving heart. And I'm going to miss you, and I'm really proud of you. And congratulations on a really nice year. How am I doing on time? Miss Brown? Come on, Miss Brown. Come on. You know, when I started here, they hired you, and then they just stuck you in a room, and they gave you some kids, and that was pretty much it. That's all you did all year, is work with that group of kids. Things have changed in 20 years. Mrs. Brown has worked with students who have IEPs, and so it's really a group effort. I stand up here with a lot of these students. I didn't have them for very much. I didn't have them for reading, didn't from that. They had other teachers. So it's really a team effort, and I like that, and I think the kids benefit from that environment immensely. So not just educationally, but I think socially, emotionally as well. So a lot of people played a lot of parts, and Mr. Math is standing over here. Doesn't say a whole lot, but we do have the best counselor in probably the United States of America, but certainly within the district. He's pretty humble, but he does a lot of things outside of the classroom working with students. So while not everybody's doing the same thing, I think together we'll work on an opportunity for your child to be successful while they're here, and then when they move on, they'll be ready. So Louise, oh. Israel Louise, another quiet young man, but has had a great year. Big heart, compassionate, kind, and has worked really hard academically this year. Louise, I'm really proud of you. You look sharp today, and I know you're going to do really well in 6th grade. Congratulations on the wonderful year. All right, I won't go too far. Adriana? Now I pronounce it Mariquin, but I know that's incorrect, but that's how I pronounce it. Another student, I've had several students in the family. Enjoyed her this year. She's learning to work hard. She's come a long way, and I really enjoyed her this year. Kind of quiet with Mr. Light, but maybe I scared you guys. Is that it? I don't know. Anyways, Adriana, I really have enjoyed you. Congratulations, and I think I know you're going to do really well next year. Congratulations. Well done. She goes by Medina Lopez in my classroom. I tried all the years. Tell me your name, tell me your name, tell me your name, tell me your name. And Mariella Medina Lopez, and I know I probably said it wrong, but I appreciate her so much. Quiet, but gaining confidence as a student, and that's one thing that I will always appreciate. Well with others, works well with the teacher, and I think you're going to have a fantastic 6th grade year. Where are you going? Where? You don't know. Well, wherever you go, you're lucky. You get a great kid. Well done. Congratulations. All right. Ruby Mejia. My grandmother was named Ruby, so I kind of got a little, I said, oh, Ruby. That name's not used too often, but come on over here. Great kid, works hard. And again, I know I kind of keep saying the same thing to some degree, but it's the truth. Just a really good class this year. Enjoyed it. Ruby, very well done. I'm proud of you. Great progress at reading. And I'm going to miss you. Well done. Congratulations. Oscar Munoz. That's a good looking picture. LA Kings. Who's the fan? Who's the Kings fan? Is that Mr. King? Up. And Mr. Dove. You should be, if you like that classroom picture. Good looking kids too. But again, Oscar, you can't quiet, man, they are. Why are you so quiet? Anyways, Oscar, I really enjoyed you. You have grown immensely this year. You can turn into this year. Grown immensely academically. Worked really, really hard. Sometimes like the whole month goes by and I start looking around and stuff and I'm like, holy cow, that kid is really growing. And I think you'd be one of those students that I'd say quietly efficient this year academically. Just a great human being. Emily Navarro. Emily's, man, family-wise, again, just done a tremendous job sending great kids that are prepared socially and have come to, and she knows why she's at school. Works hard every day, quietly goes about her business, but is very serious about doing well in school. Emily, you're going to be yes, but you know what? You're ready for 6th grade, Emily. Congratulations. Well done. We all look different in sunlight, don't we? We're like bats. We spend most of our day inside. Julian Osuna. Oh, I like your pictures. Got a solar system on it. Great job this year. I didn't have him a lot. He was in some of the other classrooms this year. So whoever you had for reading, I know you had me for math, and whoever you had for writing, did a great job. You had a great year academically, grown a lot, and they do know why they're here. And this is a big change from many years ago. Sometimes kids didn't know why they're coming to school, and you had to remind them that. And I look at this group of kids, they do understand school's important, and they work hard every day, and makes your family proud. Julie, thank you very much. Congratulations. Mr. Pereira. Ooh, I see an organ here. I'll bet it's for me. I got a room in the back or something. Another family, fairly large family, and I've had the privilege of having quite a few of them in my classroom, and I really enjoyed Kevin. Very loving student, very helpful. Anything in the classroom you need, I'm willing to help out. Even this morning, weren't you? So again, I appreciate him, appreciate his family, and the opportunity to work with you. He's getting the math award. He really has shown tremendous growth this year in mathematics. Even though I didn't have him, I'm giving all the credit to Mr. Ford. But again, the credit goes to the students. They're the ones, when they work hard, great things happen. Great things have happened for you this year. I'm going to miss you a lot. And I'll see you around now, because there's more coming. All right? All right. Congratulations. We give them abandoned. Oh, that picture looks good too. I feel a bit taller though. Leah Ramirez, voted to 6th grade. How's that feel? Nice. I think I know she's ready. Some of the kids are like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not this. So she's more than ready for middle school, and I'm glad that I had an opportunity, small opportunity to work with you this year. You're an outstanding young lady, you're a wonderful student, and I wish you nothing but the best as you move into 6th grade. Congratulations. Marilyn Ramirez. Well, you were so young back then. Didn't have you for very much, did I? No? Mr. Zudak? Some others. So, she's got great teachers, she's done really well, outstanding student, but again, an outstanding human being. And I think that's one of the most important things as we celebrate them being here, is that you're sending out some wonderful human beings. Into middle school. Make middle school a better place. Will you, Marilyn? I know you will. Congratulations, well done. Samantha Maria. Oh, there's a perfect attendance award. I did get perfect attendance. I guess my mom. So she sent us to school every day. Well done. Why are you guys acting like? But don't let that deceive you. There's a really strong student in there academically. And again, another student that I can say nothing but kind words about. You've made our classroom a better place to be. I just wished you'd been here longer. Sometimes they'll come in mid-year or early in the school year, so I'm thankful that I got to enjoy the time with you. You worked very hard and I appreciate that. And congratulations on your promotion. All right, remember we're through outstanding citizenship. And you know, as you go through the awards, it's always hard because you got a lot of kids and you'd like to give a lot more awards away during this time, but you can't. But just another one of those kids. It's made our classroom a better place to be. Perfect? No, none of us are, but he works really hard at sure people around him are having a good time and working hard. I'm going to miss you a lot, but you're ready to move on to bigger and better things in 5th grade. Congratulations on your promotion. You can dress up nice. Come on over here. I'm not going to. Reading is a difficult skill. For some students, it comes very easy, but for many kids, it does not. And Millie has worked really, really hard this year. And sometimes it's easy to get discouraged when you don't personally see growth, but she hasn't given up. She's continued to work really, really hard, and I've enjoyed the opportunity class, and just wanted to acknowledge your outstanding achievement in reading for this year. I really enjoy it. I have a brother and sister in my class, but you never know it. It's not that they don't get along, they just never talk to each other. So interesting, huh? Sometimes I forget. You got a cousin in the class too. So a lot of kids related to each other in a really good way. And again, you can see these families are doing a tremendous job raising their kids to care about each other, care about their schoolwork. And I really appreciate you, Melanie, and I know that you're going to do really well next year. Congratulations. Christopher Romero Medina, you got an award too. Who's your math teacher? Yeah, but it had nothing to do with me, I can assure you. He worked really hard this year, paid attention to whatever concepts we were working on, and has grown immensely in the area of mathematics. So, Christopher, I'm really proud of you. I've enjoyed you. But you wish you could spend more time one-on-one with the kids. Sometimes you're like, man, that's a great kid, and we just kind of go out about the business every day, but we're not necessarily talking to them as you would maybe just a friend or human being, your family member. But Chris, great job this year. Proud of you. Look nice today. And you ready for 6th grade? I think you are too. Well done. All right, we got the ones at the end of the line lined up first today for the first time all year. They were so excited. And then they end up at the back of the line to do the evening line. Well, Delana Orosas. I had a lot of them in 4th grade for a little while, for whatever applied to you, but, or writing. But I had you a little while last year. I remember I moved you on, and I didn't really have her too much this year. You've grown immensely in the areas of reading and math. And I had you for math for a while, and I sent her on up to Mr. Zubek and spent some time off with him. Again, I remember back when I first started, we had great kids here, but we had some tough kids too. When I look at this group behind me, there's a lot of really soft-hearted kids that care still about each other, and man, what a difference it makes. But again, credit goes to the families, and a lot of you, a wonderful young lady. I don't have an award for you, but I appreciate it. You're a good kid. I'll give you an award. Go to 6th grade. All right. You know, sometimes the kids don't know how good they are. They don't. They have a academic self-image is probably very much incorrect. And I think Karina Franco is one of those students. Quiet, shy, and they don't see themselves in the same light that maybe other kids see themselves academically. But you are a superstar, and you've made such great progress. I'm giving you the Award of Achievement. It's kind of an overall award, and I don't just give it to you. You've earned it. I really enjoyed having you in my reading class and in my homeroom, but you're going to do really well. But I know Mom's very involved, and she brings her little sister. What grade is your sister in? First grade. So before school, the little one will always be in the classroom with her. You know what? They're caring and taking care of their brothers and sisters. And I can tell they get along pretty well. She really looks up to you, and you take care of her. So again, thank you so much. I'm very proud of you, and congratulations on your promotion to 6th grade. I just want to thank the, yeah, she gave me the microphone, and she had no idea how to do this thing. I am, Sears at the back here, come on up. I am so sorry. We had a reason for doing this, and then I forgot. You doing okay? I really have enjoyed Nasir. Came in, I think, late October, November. Came in with his sister, and I had both of them for writing, and then had Nasir for homeroom. But what a passionate young man. At first, you don't know him. It takes a little while to get to know the personality, but man, I missed you in August and September and October. I had no idea what I was missing. A fantastic young man. He's done very well. Resolve it, and she's standing over here someplace. She was working with him and reading with him. Even in the short time he was here, he grew over here with the Star School. He always wants to know what's going on. He wants to do well. And I wish you were in 4th grade, so I wish. But unfortunately, you're not. So we're going to send you on. And you're going to continue to do well. But I have really appreciated Nasir. Just a wonderful human being who cares very much about being the best that we can do. Congratulations on a wonderful year. Ready for 6th grade? Microphone, I just want to thank you. I get to work, I got the best job in the world. I get to work with great human beings, and again, the credit goes to the families. I know you work very hard, and it's evident they've represented your families well. You're not just this year, but in the years. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. White.